Alright, so it's 1998, and 5 guys from the St. Thomas Catholic Church here in Austin, they were looking around the city, and they were seeing the homelessness and the hunger around them on top of the prosperity that was Austin, and they didn't think that was right. So that day, actually, they got in the van and started giving out meals on the streets. They literally took the van and gave out meals. And within 3 months, they had enough money to buy their first Ford F-250 with a storage in the back for food. And since then, Mobile Loaves and Fishes has exploded. I mean, I'm Nico. I'm a Mobile Loaves and Fishes advocate. I've worked there several times myself, so I know the ins and outs of the organization. And I just want to show y'all, I mean, we're really just trying to help out the community. It's not necessarily a food-giving organization, but a relationship-building one. It's all about throwing a person a smile while you give them some food for the day. And so I'm going to talk about the precursors to the problem and why they felt like they needed this type of organization, the ways you can get involved, and then what it actually means to be involved. So, according to a study I found, it was 50 million people in the United States are food insecure, not knowing where their next meal is going to come from. And that amounts to the lower 25 states in population and the District of Columbia all combined, not knowing where their food's going to come from on a daily basis. So it's a lot of people dealing with this issue. 1 in 4 children fall under that category. So that's really what we're trying to aim for. We go out to the community and we give out food to whoever needs it. Anyone who needs it can come get the food. And second, now when you're trying to get involved, you can go onto their website, mlf.org, and on the website there's pictures, there's links, there's videos, everything you could need to find the information you want. On the website there's a How to Volunteer tab. In that tab you can take a survey to find out which type of service best fits you. And then you can donate straight on the website, or you can... Actually, Mobile Loaves and Fishes has branched off into several organizations, so there's plenty you can find. Some include building homes, some are food drives, some are clothing drives. So there's really anything you need on that website if you're looking to serve. And finally, when it comes down to actually getting out and doing something, there's a few ways you can go about it with this organization. You can donate money. That's easy if you don't have time, but you feel like you need to help the issue. You can make sandwiches, which is a huge deal. You go and you spend an hour or two and you just make 100, 200 sandwiches, peanut butter jellies. We can all do that. And you just fill up the car with apples, oranges, food. People donate apples, oranges, and then clothes. You have child's clothes, adult clothes, anything that you get donated. And so you can do that. And then my favorite part is actually going out on the truck and giving the food out to your community. It really opened my eyes. I mean, I'm from Lake Travis. It's known to be white and wealthy. But in my own backyard, there were people who needed food and didn't know where their food was going to come from that day. And I can tell you, there's this one girl seared in my mind. She saw us coming and just like tears of joy in her eyes as you see her. And it's purely just joy. I mean, she's going to get a few new t-shirts, maybe a skirt, and then on top of that, food for her and her dad. And it's just happiness that you get to hand out. You can't really find that in any other place unless you're giving a charity, and this is a great organization to do that with. And so in closing, I just want to say that this organization is all about charity. There's no better way to do it than another. It's not a competition. It's any way you can help, any way you can get involved, they're going to take it, and they're going to love you for it. So I talked about the ways you can get involved, why this organization was even necessary, and then just what it entails when you actually go out and serve. So if you guys are interested at all, I can take your questions now if you have any.